Micheal Bisping has had enough. In one of his most brutal rants ever, the former middleweight champ went off on Jone Jones and he didn't sugarcoat a thing. Bisping absolutely went off on Jone Jones for retiring before facing Aspinall. According to Bisping, Jones had the perfect chance to go out with class. And it gets worse. The exact same day Jones announced retirement, reports broke about a possible hit-and-run incident involving him. Fans instantly connected the dots. Was it really about legacy or legal trouble? Bisping even compared Jones to GSP, saying that George walked away with class but left the door open for a return. John, on the other hand, just created a mess.
If John retired when he beat Stipe, no one would have said a thing. There would have been no issues with that whatsoever. That's his right. You don't have to continue fighting. But the fact that he didn't, the fact that he strung Tom along and messed us all around as fans, and the heavyweight division and Tom, and the fact that you don't want to fight someone because you think he might beat you, well, that's just straight up pussy shit. Simple as that. And the fact that he said he was going to fight, but then now that he doesn't, that's what's going to affect his legacy. If he just walked off into the sunset, that would have been great. And maybe 2 years down the line, he could have came back, just like George St. Pierre did, you know? That's your right, that's your... I'm giving his resume and his legacy and what he's done for the sport. He could have walked right back into a title fight. But he didn't do that. His legacy will be forever tarnished. He'll be known as the heavyweight that was scared of the elite fighters. Simple as that.
While most of the MMA community explodes with harshful opinions about Jone Jones' sudden retirement, Khabib Nurmagomedov took the high road. In a classy post on Instagram, Khabib wrote, "My congratulations, legend. Even though we were not friends, you are the best to ever do it in UFC history. You inspire millions of people around the world. You have nothing more to prove in this sport." And while others throw accusations, Khabib's words remind fans why he's one of the most respected figures in MMA. He simply gave Jones his flowers and let the world move on. But let us know if you think Jone Jones deserves more respect than he's currently receiving following his untimely retirement. Talking of untimely surprises? Show some love by hitting those like and subscribe buttons. All done? Thank you very much. Ilia Topuria just dropped a bomb. In a cold-blooded interview with Shock MMA, El Matador didn't hold back. When asked who he wants next between Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett, he didn't even hesitate to point a finger straight at Paddy. With UFC 317 around the corner and Ilia set to face Charles Oliveira, it's clear Topuria already has one eye on the future. He believes a showdown with Paddy wouldn't just be big, it would be historic. This beef isn't new. The tension between these two has been brewing for years. There have been insults, face-offs, online shots. But it all got weird recently when fans spotted them fist-bumping and later smiling at UFC weigh-ins. That moment left fans scratching their heads. Was the rivalry fake all along? Some longtime followers felt betrayed. A few even called it staged.
Paddy really wants that fight with you as well. If Islam isn't available, would you rather fight Justin or Paddy next?
I think that they both need to fight with someone, maybe between each other. I actually predicted that fight in the past. I said that the UFC would put those guys together. And if Paddy is able to go through Justin Gaethje and get that win, why not? That's one of the fights that also the people wants to see. I think it's going to be one of the biggest fights in the UFC history. So I hope, cross the fingers, that he gets that win. And finally, I will shut his mouth. And we are going to be in that octagon alone, and I'm going to maul him. I'm going to maul that blonde bitch.
While the heavyweight division's on fire, Alex Pereira is staying in his lane. Rumors exploded recently after Chael Sonnen claimed the UFC was trying to book Pereira versus Aspinall. But Pereira has now set the record straight and he's not interested. In an interview with the Schmo, Pereira said he's focused only on a rematch with Nurmagomedov. Pereira made it clear that he still sees himself as the true champ. Even though most fans saw Nurmagomedov dominate, Pereira believes he made key adjustments and can take the rematch.
Well, right now, took some time to recover my body, to heal. I'm going to Brazil right now, keep healing a little bit, spend some time with my family. We are in talks with the UFC, we're gearing up. Let's see, maybe something around October.
October, maybe in Las Vegas for the pay-per-view fight.
I don't know where the fight is going to be, but for sure it's going to be a big show.
What do you think of the situation in the heavyweight division between Jone Jones and Tom Aspinall?
Honest, I don't even have an idea what's going on. I'm kind of have an idea of my division, my weight class.
But what gives you the confidence that when you get the rematch, we're going to hear and new?
Absolutely, I see that on my mind. I see that moment in my mind. I've been prepared for that. I correct some mistakes, some adjustment that I had to do from the previous fights. Don't know if I'm going to win. Don't know if I'm going to lose. I want to win, and I'm going to work for it. I'm definitely hungry, but it was a fight that many thought that I won. You know what I mean? Honestly, in my mind, I don't even see myself. I see myself as still the champ because the way that people treat me, they look at me.
While John exits stage left, the show must go on, and it looks like Tom Aspinall's first title defense will be against none other than Cyril Gane. This potential matchup is already being called a chess match of styles. Aspinall's explosive wrestling and slick hands versus Gane's elite footwork, range control, and striking accuracy. And fans are already excited. After all the drama with John, this is the heavyweight fight that might finally give the division some real momentum again. But what do you think? Does Ilia Topuria versus Paddy Pimblett need to happen? Did Jone Jones retire because of fear, or is it just bad timing? And can Alex Pereira really take back his title? Let us know in the comments below. And that's gonna wrap it up for today's MMA News Update. If you enjoyed this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon for daily fight content. Catch you in the next one.